Well, I'm glad to meet you. I'm
Hey.
Charlie Miller from WEEC in Springfield,
Okay.
Ohio. We're a Christian radio station.
All right, good.
I know you've got so many questions on your car, how you're going to do this weekend, what's going to happen next week. Tell me about your walk with the Lord. I know you're a very faithful guy. You have no problem sharing your faith.
Yeah, I grew up in a small Baptist church when I was a young kid back home in Georgia, and so I always had a relationship with the Lord. And as I grew older, certainly you have more challenges, and it tests your faith a lot. But just here in the last 4 or 5 years, having a close-knit group in the garage that MRO kind of leads. It's good to have some fellow Christ believers and fellow disciples to lean on and work with and work through issues. But I think for me, just taking a few minutes out of your week, a few minutes out of your day, and whether it's doing a little Bible study or just reading some certain chapter in the Bible, or just maybe listening to a podcast from someone that has some good thoughts. I think that's good to keep that on your mind, and it keeps your guard up, and it allows you to have a more personal relationship with Jesus Christ, for sure.
I know that's a big and a very important part of your life. What about being on the road so much? I know you just addressed a little bit of that. You're away from your home church more than you want to be?
Yeah, the motor racing outreach that we have here in the NASCAR series has been a great gap filler for a lack of a normal schedule in our lives. And so the pastors that we have here, Nick Terry is our Sprint Cup Series chaplain, and he does a great job relating to our lives, and being flexible time-wise. When we meet on a Friday or Saturday, or a little after the drivers' meeting, and they have chapel, I think that's important. It definitely gives you a few minutes over the race weekend that's so chaotic and so hectic. It gives you a few minutes to just relax and take in a few minutes of quiet time. So I think that's important. You always have to find that. Just in the world in general, we live a very fast-paced life, and so you really need to take a few minutes out of every day to do some study, or just kind of say a prayer or something to just calm everything down, so you can get ready to fight the next battle.
What a blessing! You've got a new daughter. Tell us about her.
Yeah, our new baby Julia Ann was born a few weeks ago, and she has been a blessing. Really healthy. Her mom's doing a great job, and it's tough, leaving them every weekend. But she's been taking care of her good, and we're very grateful to have a healthy young kid around the house, and it's going to be make for a lot of sleepless nights here in the short term, but long term it'll be a lot of fun to watch her grow up.
Where's she going to debut at? You got to take her to the track sometime.
Yeah, we'll just kind of see how she's feeling and how healthy she is. Sometime once we get out of the summer months, sometime maybe September, October, once she gets a little bit of strength, and is 4 or 5 months old, I think that'll be a good time to bring her.
Excellent. Incredible. Thank you so much for spending a couple minutes. Would you mind doing a little station ID for me?
Sure. This is David Reagan. You're listening to WEEC 100.7. 100.7, is that right? Mm-hmm. This is NASCAR driver David Reagan, and you're listening to WEEC 100.7, Springfield, Ohio.